Welcome to the fifth event of Season 4, the Spain Sail Grand Prix in Andalucía-Cádiz. This is a venue well familiar to the sailors, but what's new is this super tent, the first of two structures that'll house 5 teams each, minimizing the number of containers that need to go around the world, and therefore the footprint of Sail Grand Prix. It also helps us on the tech walk. The home team Spain are about to roll out, so let's grab some of their sailors and see how they're feeling ahead of racing. We've got Yoel with us, flight controller. I mean, I have to ask the obvious. Did this happen on board or what happened here?
Yeah, just sailing in the moth 2 days ago here in the foiling base of Cádiz.
Okay, so maybe I'll give him some makeup for the rest of the week. So sailing here in Cádiz, it's your home venue. A, what is it like? And B, how excited are you guys to race in front of the home crowds?
It's really excited to be here in Cádiz. The crowd, the city is really involved. It's amazing. Conditions will be tricky this weekend, I think. Will not be super windy and quite wavy, so will be tough for the flight controllers, I think.
Awesome, thank you so much, Yoel. Good luck this week.
Thank you.
Great to see the New Zealand team ready to race after having missed an event and a half with the damage to their wing in Saint-Tropez. Let's see who we can grab to talk to about how excited they are to be racing. We've got Liv with us. You got out on the water yesterday after a big hiatus for the team with the wing breaking and getting shipped from New Zealand. How's the vibe right now?
Yeah, it's definitely been a tricky few events for us, but we got out on the water yesterday and the feeling's really good. We had no problems with the boat. So yeah, really grateful to the tech team and everyone involved for getting us back to this point and really excited to come into the weekend firing.
Is the new wing settling in? Do you hear any extra creaking or a little extra needing to hold the wing sheet tightly, anything like that?
No, actually it's felt exactly the same. It looks a bit fresher and it looks really good, but no, nothing different from our end.
What about the points-wise? I know there's redress for the team for the Toronto event that they missed, but is it still a little sad to have to be climbing back up that leaderboard?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a challenge. We've been through similar things before as a team and we feel like we always come back stronger. So that's definitely our attitude towards everything. You got to accept it and move on, to be honest. It's anything can happen in SailGP, which is why it's awesome to watch. And we really feel that way as a team, that anything can happen. So we're just trying to put our best foot forward and go out firing.
Well, good luck with that this weekend.
Yeah, no, thank you so much.
The Aussie boat out on the water already, but the Australian sailors are still on land. Let's see who we can grab before they head out. All right, Jace, under this new super tent, you can't hide your 25 wheels in the back of the container anymore. Now they're right out front. Such a flex.
Yeah, it's nice. It's covering Tom's face as well, so it makes the place look a bit nicer. But it's cool. I like the new Superdome, and as you can see, all the boats down here, it's like a pit lane. It looks sick.
It feels sick as well. It's really fun, and it's easy to grab you guys as we walk along. How's Australia going into this week? I mean, you're at the top of the leaderboard, but the guys behind you just nipping at the heels. How do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, we're probably actually not too happy with our overall season performance. We haven't won an event yet, which is, had plenty of opportunities, but the consistency has proved to be, profitable in terms of the season points. Cádiz is one of our favorite events, and we love being here in Spain, so should be interesting.
Do you have any extra tips you can tell the audience and hide from the rest of the guys?
Yeah, I think the first drive after Mark 1 is going to be carnage.
Okay. All right. First drive after Mark 1 carnage. We'll keep an eye out for you.
Awesome. Yeah, cheer me on. I'm going to need it.
The French team just missed out on the podium in Toronto, but they won this event in Cádiz last year. So let's see who we can talk to about whether or not they can repeat. It almost couldn't be better timing. Can we grab you while you're walking? We'll do a little walk and talk and push.
Yeah, sure.
He's not even breathing heavily. I think it's fine. You must have good memories in Cádiz. It was your first event here 2 years ago. You guys won last year. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's a good place to come back, actually. First place for me in SailGP and after the first Grand Prix win for the French team. So good memories, and I think it's also the right timing for the team to push hard and recover our momentum. We did well in Toronto, but it was not enough. So big motivation here.
Just missing the podium means you're sitting out watching that final race. How do you think that really is going to change your mentality here?
I think it brings us a lot of motivation, and it was really frustrating because also we had some misunderstanding with the umpire decision. So I think the whole team is really focused here and we really want this final.
I feel like he's starting to breathe harder now. So final question. You did win it last year. What's the trick to mastering the conditions out on the water?
I think last year was pretty choppy condition, and this year will not. So I think it will be quite the same as Taranto, same conditions, quite light. I need to take best starts.
Okay, thanks, Quentin. Good luck.
It's going to be New Zealand and it's going to be Rockwell, Denmark again with a good start. But Jimmy Spittle's fast on the US boat.
The Americans with a new flight controller in the form of Taylor Canfield, and this is a great opportunity for them if they can get to mark and have the lead.
Erica Reinecke, strategist on board Team USA. You guys had a great practice race today, both when there were 6 of you on board and when there were only 4. How was it?
It was awesome. It was really good to see like the progress that we've been having over the last couple of regattas, and like take that into today and just keep trying to move upward on the ladder.
And what are you thinking the forecast should be for the weekend?
I think we could get anything. So just important to be prepared. And if we go 4 up, I'll be grinding. And then if we're 6 up, I'm in the strategist role. So just, yeah, gonna stay on my toes for whatever comes.
What do you prefer more, 4 up or 6 up?
I actually like both positions. 4 up's a bit more of a heart rate, like gets your heart rate up, and then 6 up is cool because I'm like looking outside the boat a lot more. So I honestly can't pick a favorite, but yeah.
And then how'd Taylor do in the flight controller role?
Taylor did awesome. He did really well today, which was cool to see. Yeah, there's definitely some depth in like the US team, and it's cool to see when just someone can hop on and yeah, do it flawlessly.
Awesome. Thanks, Erica. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks, appreciate it.
So we just come in after the practice racing, and it was fantastic to see the Kiwis really firing on all cylinders. There were no cobwebs for them to blow out of the water. They just came out winning race 1, winning the final race of the day. I think maybe 4th in that middle race, but if you were to score the practice racing, they would sit at the top of the leaderboard, and then they would be tied with Rockwell Team Denmark, who had 3 seconds. So talk about consistency. People have been saying that they've been fast all season long, but not consistent, making errors here and there. So I think today in this flat water and pretty light breeze was a perfect day for Nikolai and their team. Kind of the interesting part, the Brits and the Aussies well off the pace in almost all 3 races. So I think those teams will be taking a look at themselves in the mirror, talking amongst themselves about maybe what they could do a little bit better before tomorrow. But of course, tomorrow, the real first race day. So that's when it all matters. The forecast, very similar to the practice racing. So we'll see who can come out on top.